Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over the recent email sent out by ZNOG, ticker symbol ZNOG, and we'll take a look at the price action. Won't really dive too much into the charts because we did a video on that already. I don't know if it was yesterday or this morning I did it. It's been such a long day, but we went over the charts and talked about support and resistance levels and things of that nature. So I'm interested to see how this may influence the share price moving forward. So I will go in here. This was released today. I don't remember. I think it was around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, something like that. I think we got an email from Zion Oil and Gas. It says, "Dear Zion shareholders and supporters, we wanted to share the progress we have made in our ongoing mission to explore for oil and gas in Israel. We have decided to do this with a podcast and a short summary. Recently, we received initial administrative approval from the various departments within the Israeli Ministry of Energy, which puts us in an excellent position to obtain final approval for our exploration license. This achievement is a crucial step forward for our company and the result of our persistent efforts. We are therefore proceeding with our re-entry plans for the MJ1, where we believe the potential for new perforation methods can stimulate the MJ1 to flow. To reach this point, we navigate through a series of challenging steps: comprehensive review and revision of our technical operational plans. Our team worked diligently to evaluate and refine our exploration strategies, ensuring compliance with the highest industry standards. Number 2, collaboration with authorities. We engaged with various ministries, including the local communities and government agencies, to address all concerns and to develop necessary solutions. Number 3, submission of all required documentation and assurances to the Israel Ministry of Energy. We provided the necessary documentation demonstrating our commitment to conducting safe, responsible, and efficient exploration activities. Moving forward, we are focusing on finalizing the technical and operational preparations for the re-entry, which we expect to commence in the second or third quarter of 2023. To further engage our supporters and shareholders, our VP of Investor Relations and Marketing, Andrew Sumi, created a podcast episode featuring Monty Ness, our head of operations, Jeff Moskowitz, head of Israel office, and Senior VP Dr. Lee Russell, our lead consultant for geoscience, and myself, providing a more than 30-minute conversation highlighting where we currently are in our efforts. And this will all be linked in the description below. You can just click on there, listen to the podcast on there. It says, "We'd like to express our gratitude for your ongoing support and prayers for our mission. Your encouragement plays a vital role in our endeavors, and we remain steadfast in our belief that we are part of God's plan for Zion Oil and Israel. Once again, thank you for standing with us as we continue this journey. We look forward to sharing more updates with you as the project progresses." Okay, so amazing how, like I said, they'll update you when they're trying to get money. So I wish they would advertise that unit program year round. But no, this was a good update. Seems pretty encouraging to me, in my opinion. And I'm pretty much about 60% done from the podcast. I kind of like the first 15 to 20 minutes, just FYI if you haven't listened to it yet. Basically, it talks about kind of the challenges that they faced up until this point, talking about how the government restructuring and the new elections and everything, and how it was just a long process for them to basically get where they are now. And so they kind of give an explanation of what took so long, I guess, and letting us know that it wasn't necessarily them per se as a company that just weren't doing anything. They just were kind of at a standstill based on the government. So basically it seems like they haven't gotten the final approval for the exploration license, but it's looking pretty promising at this point, right? And I think that that's what everyone has been kind of watching and hoping and kind of worried about, of, hey, what's going to happen? Are we going to get approved, or are we going to shut down? And I think this is a pretty promising update saying that we should get that license and be able to move forward. Now, being promising like we're looking like we're going to get it and actually getting it, I know, are two different things, but at least they came out and kind of we're pretty optimistic on, hey, this looks like it's going to happen and we're going to be good to go and rock and roll. So in the meantime, it sounds like what they're doing is just preparing on, what they're going to do whenever they, go forward and actually rock and roll on the planned re-entry of the MJ01, which would be interesting to see what happens from that. So we're going to take a look really quick, just kind of how the price reacted to it today. So we're up about 4.5%, or over 4.5% today, and as stated, it's kind of, we were under 9 cents, and then it popped us up to right at about 9 cents. So that's on the 1 day. In the last 5 days, believe it or not, we're up 8%, and then the 1 month we're pretty much broken even. And the last 6 months, ouch, we're down 40%. Year to date, actually up 50%, as you remember how we fell down pretty hard, down to 4.5. 1 year down 25, and then of course the 5 year down 100%, and then max you're down well over 100% from where it first started. But anyway, I'm curious to see exactly how the market reacts to this update, if this maybe starts some type of bullish uptrend for the stock, and then maybe the news comes out that they get approval and it pushes it even further. That would be fantastic. So I think this was a positive update overall. Let me know your comments below. I'm going to finish listening to the podcast. It is a little bit longer, so I've listened to about 30 minutes so far. So I'm going to go back and listen to the remaining. But this will all be linked in the description below. You can click on and listen to it yourself. So let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.